Dachshund, take your pick. Getting ready to go into the Metrodome to take on the rest of Queen Bee's minions and the Queen herself. I recall last week we were down there cleaning house, taking out the supplies, and quite a few of the mind-controlled people. And I also showed you, in fact I will do so again, showed you where all of these briefings were.
This is Luther to Lexcorp. Keep the bugs away from my exobytes at all costs. I'm sending in reinforcements to help beat back the Hive, so I repeat, defend the exobytes. Sacrifice yourself if necessary. Are we clear? Luther out.
He is definitely ruthless. Cares more about what he wants than the people that are under him. Here is the next one.
The Metropolis Metrodome, the world's most advanced sports and convention facility. Whether it's to see the big game, attend the latest rally for superhuman powers, check out advanced alien technology, or purchase new charms and spells, Metropolis swarms to the Metropolis Metrodome.
Now, before I go and get the last three, you'll remember that the last one I had gotten was, if you take a look at where my head's at, right in a corner of that building on the opposite side, there was a briefing there. So he goes there, and now I tend to just go here, up there, and then I come down over on this side. And the ones that are on the Metrodome itself will be by these antenna / towers on the opposite side of the building.
Superman to Star Labs. Hive is attacking both Star Labs and Lexcorp's exabyte supply and taking them to the stadium. Your first priority is to defend yourselves. I'm sending in reinforcements to help. You're in good hands. Superman out.
Now you see, that's the difference. Lex Luthor wants you to sacrifice yourself at all costs, while Superman wants you to protect yourself while you're protecting others as you're going and trying to deal with the situation. Now here is the fifth one I normally get.
This is Lois Lane for Daily Planet Live, just blocks from the Metropolis Metrodome, where Lexcorp, Star Labs, and the Hive are at war. The Hive is led by their Queen Bee, an alien princess from the planet Coral who uses her mind control pollen to swell her insectile ranks. The JLA is advising all citizens to stay out of the area until further notice. More as the story progresses.
Alright, so we got the one that was over there on the other side, over by where we fought the first set of bees and got the stingers, and the next two are, like I said, are right by the antennae on the back side of the Metrodome on either side. One on top of the building, one over here by the bank, and then the next one, and they said this one is the one that's kind of dicey, because generally the mobs here will not attack you, but the one time I went and got this blue, I was attacked for whatever reason, and this would be the last one right here.
I I'm Jack Ryder, and you are wrong. Why? Because you think Queen Bee and the Hive are no threat compared to Brainiac. Brainiac isn't using hypnopollen to convert humans into mindless, sexless drones. You heard me, mindless, sexless drones. Who wants that? No one. You may think you're safe, friend, but you are wrong.
Alright, and as you saw, that was all of those briefings. And as you should have seen, I did get experience for finishing up the briefing. In fact, that's the one thing when you finish a collection, a briefing, or an investigation. Before you hit level 30, you do get experience points for doing that. So now, as we're close to the entrance where we need to be, though you can't see it, let's go ahead and complete this mission Buzzkill, where we had to take out Hive hypnopollen dispensers and tag exobytes for Star Labs. And we also had to gather Hive circuitry from turrets. And as you can see from the rewards, we'll get a nice piece of gear, which will add 36 to our defense, almost 200 health, another 4 power. We lose 27 precision, but that's okay, as when I use my power munitions, those powers are might based, and I gain 7 might and 42 restoration, and I will also get $49. Of course, you ask me, that's a little low. I mean, come on, if we're gonna go through all this hassle, I think our time is worth a little bit more money than that. But anyway, let's go ahead and complete this and get our next mission.
Bad news. Queen Bee's drones have Lexcorp and Star Labs scientists hostage inside the Metrodome. We must free those scientists before she steals their minds and converts them into drones.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. But anyway, before we go in, and as you saw, the entrance into the Hive showed up, let's go ahead and let's see. Oh, we got a new piece of headgear. Well, shoot, looks like we got a couple more pieces that I did not see. So let's go ahead and equip these. We get shoulder plates, which gives us quite a bit stat boost, 262 defense, 165 health, 52 power, 32 precision, 103 might, which is good, and 51 restoration. And as you can see, the main reason why those stats are high is because we do not have that particular piece of gear. So let's go ahead and equip that. Yeah, and sometimes this will come up. You will no longer be able to trade this item if you equip it. Do you want to continue? Yeah. Okay, we have a belt, which will give us some decent stats as well. 41 defense, 33 health, 5 power, 8 precision, 7 might, 9 restoration. Let's see. Oh. Anyway, let's go ahead, because at least these will go for styles as well. This one, we will get 27 defense, 4 health, 19 power, we lose 8 precision, gain 35 might, and 5 restoration. I will take that, and of course we will. Now we already have a helmet, which would have the exact same stats as the Jacquire headpiece here. But we will go ahead and take that. As you can see, didn't lose anything, didn't gain anything, like I said. And again, like I said, it'll go for a feat. And now, as you can see, once I had equipped these hands right here, the robotic ones, the stats have changed a little bit. Now I would get 9 defense, again close to 200 health, 192 health, but now I will lose 15 power, 19 precision, 28 might, and 2 restoration. But because of the way they do things now, it may hinder us a little bit, but not much. As you can see, that almost everything I have, which would be major to what she would need, everything's over 1,000 anyway, except precision. But however they do precision, I don't know, but it seems like even though this would be one of the lower numbers you would have, still hit pretty hard, so that's alright. So actually, I'm just going to go ahead and move this right here first, and then collect the gear. And now let's go ahead on in and finish out this mission set. Alright, now we are inside the Metrodome, and I would say on the top floor. And it looks like we have an infiltrator here and a whole bunch of mobs on the inside. But let's see what the infiltrator has for us.
My squad was infiltrating the Hive's defenses when we came across Lexcorp troops looting the place. They fired on us and ran. We gotta round them up before they cause more trouble. You can start with that guy over there. He should come to any minute.
Okay, Lexcorp Spec Ops ambushed a science police squad inside the Metrodome. We need to find the Spec Ops and arrest them, which will give us $10 worth of cash, a mark of victory, which, as I explained last week, is the new currency that they have given us, which has replaced the mark of victory, or no, correction, mark of victory. Well, only said that because I'm looking at it right here, but it replaced the mark of triumph and the mark of fury. And then we get a soda cola, which I already have enough of, which at this point, once I had 12, I tend to sell off the rest just for that little extra cash. Let's go ahead and accept this. And this guy over here, we can now arrest. Alright. Let's come over here. Surprise him with the net. Alrighty then.
When Luther hears about this, you're going down.
Nope. Yeah, whatever, pal.
Dispatch will recover.
And then right over here, sometimes there will be one of these chests right here. Let's see, Cobra Mantle. What would that give us? Okay. It's not as good, but like I said, it will go towards the style feat, which is nice. Boy, these things are awful. Ooh, look at that, videos. Alright. Awful noisy. And there should be another Spec Ops over here. That guy didn't last long.
Everybody knows you're working for Star Labs.
Alright, now just because I've already gotten 3 of those, and let's get out of the area where that investigation, which is down below in a little room. There is a feat for arresting all of them, so there are more along the way. Look at that. Hello. I said doing almost 200 plus damage, at least when doing certain things. It's quite nice, and my precision is only 331 if I recall. So like I said, even though it's the lowest number, it does still do quite a bit of damage. Figure out where everybody's at. Hit 3. That one out already. That 4 got took out pretty quick. And there must be one up above that I missed. And there he is. Now the way to tell whether what you're doing is causing percentage. Wow. Can't see what I'm saying because I got my eye teeth covered. But the way to know which what kind of damage you're doing, whether it's precision or might, will depend upon the color. Precision damage is white and your might damage is yellow. So that's the distinction there.
Excellent. I had calculated the odds of actually getting out of this alive to only be 2%.
Yeah, he's very optimistic. And here's that investigation I was talking about. We'll go ahead and take this.
Hive mind transmission. Ensure neural devices always function at optimal parameters.
Wow, he floated like a cheap suit. And for some reason, as I think I mentioned on Intensified Anger, these guys show up from out of nowhere, which I don't understand, but it don't matter to me. Anyway, now we'll go ahead around the corner here and get our second scientist.
Thank you. Please make sure to tell Mr. Luther that I didn't say anything about anything.
Wow. Luther's got people scared. Well, you know, doesn't want you to protect yourself or whatever. I'd rather have you sacrifice yourself. That's understandable. There you go, pal. Like I said, good grief. Again, floated like a cheap suit. Oh, look. Hello. And you need to be careful because these guys will show up behind you. And I think, yeah, that was about the only thing we got. And I can't do anything with it because it is a weapon I am not spec'd into.
The science police are in Star Labs. Show them who's boss. I got my rights.
One. Yeah, whatever, pal. You work for Lexcorp. I don't think so. And as you can see, that net also causes damage over time. Now here is the third one. And he should be...
Thank you. The drones kept interrogating me about exobytes.
Yep, and he was Star Labs. The first guy and this guy are Star Labs. Second guy and the fourth guy are Lexcorp. Let's go ahead and come on down here and get this fourth one.
Nice. I better get back to work before Mr. Luther finds out I'm slacking off here.
You just saved vital researchers in the fight against Brainiac. Although Lex doesn't see it, we all need to be working together. But we'll save that fight for another day. For now, take out the Hive's main power generator so you can get to Queen Bee and find out what's really behind this Hive invasion.
Alright. Skill point. 6. Normally by this time, once I get to level 9 or 10, I start going into whatever movement mode they have. As you can see here, it's skimming, and I get this first one, which is the one you have to get before pretty much anything else opens up, and requires level 9. So yep. But anytime I had my skill points is an even number, I come in here and I start getting these. This way I'm kind of spreading them out a little bit. Generally takes a while, because I also, you know, because of putting skill points into my weapon, which is also good because of the stats that you can get from that. Go ahead, and are you sure you want to purchase hyper skimming? Absolutely. And now this, what this does, like with flight and the super speed and acrobatics, you're able to move a little bit faster and do a little bit more. Like with acrobatics, you get the line gun, or whatever you want to call it, which means now if you jump off one building, you can actually go and drag yourself to another one by a drag line, or if you're at the bottom and trying to get to the top quickly, that one will let you do that, or allows you to run faster. In this case, just like with flight, I won't do it that way. Give you an idea. Allows you to move a little bit faster, so you can get somewhere quicker, which is one of the things that Sambo has mentioned quite often, waiting until he has the increased flight before trying to do some things with us in it, or show us some things in his Let's Plays and whatnot, or takes us there by editing to make things go a little bit faster. Anyway, this is our next to the last investigation, so let's go ahead and grab it.
Hive mind transmission. Target acquired. Sting them.
Okay. Get that going. Yeah, he didn't last long. This guy's not going to last long either. I will save that to last.
I got my rights.
Yeah, they're always talking about rights and putting down Star Labs and whatnot, and how Star Labs is blah blah blah, no good, blah blah blah, we're the better team. Oh, shut up.
Everybody knows you're working for Star Labs.
Yeah, see, everybody knows you're working for Star Labs. Blah blah blah.
The science police are in Star Labs' pocket. Show them who's
That was
boss.
interesting. Missed him by a mile and still took him out. And I know there's a... Oh, there's one right up here. Ah, there he is.
That stings.
And I should have one more. There we go. And whoops. Didn't mean to blow that up. Sorry, got a little something in my throat. Alright. Got that generator took care of. Now we are coming up on our last deal. This guy's usually not there. Just goes to show you that sometimes it will be quite random. Good grief. Hello. Anybody else? Oh yes, this guy. There should be a couple up here. Now I said that chest that we found in the first actual room of mobs, you can find there. Sometimes it'll also be right here, up in this upper walkway area. And let's see. I'm not seeing where. Okay, must be 3 right over there near that doorway. Now there is another spec ops over here. Now it will say that I got the feet, though technically there is one more. That must be kind of oops, you missed one guy down in the last room. Go ahead and get this one. And
when
get our
Luther
feet.
hears about this, you're going down.
Spy Smasher arrests all the Lexcorp spec
The
ops
science police are installed
in the Metrodome. Ah, he's up here. Hi, how y'all doing? Like I said, greatly overpowered. But I'm sure here within a short time, they will nerf the damage to bring it in line with the rest. Alright. Let's go ahead. Now what the?
Intruder detected. Intruder detected. Initiating defense protocols. Alert.
Hey buddy, where you going? I gotta ask you a question. Oh, for crying out loud. Always running away when I need to ask a question. Look at that. These wimps are hiding. Yeah, gotta be careful of that, because you can use that. And generally I do. Depending upon what the power is, I generally come over here and throw it down. Now I take out quite a few of them all at the same time. Normally just kind of knock them back, then they come back and say hi, how you doing? Enjoying your stay with us? No? Well here, let us help. Now that last guy, as you can see, he's right over there. But one of the things I like to do, let's see, I don't want to trip. Oh, come on.
Dispatch, we're covering the
Hit that one, knock him over somewhere. Oh, he's all the way over there. Yep. That's okay, I'll get him here in a moment.
The hive mind has been breached. Overriding directive. Bring the exobytes to Brainiac. Bring the exobytes to Brainiac.
Bring the exobytes to Brainiac! Guards!
Protect your queen with your lives!
Destroy the intruder.
Be one with my hive mind!
Go ahead and put her on lockdown.
More drones for the hive!
I will serve the queen.
You challenge me? You are one mind. I am many! I warned you! You will serve me and Brainiac in the end.
Well, that was easy enough. Took that guy out as well.
Shield now active. Signaling Brainiac for
Hey.
assistance.
No.
Self-pressure.
What? She was mine to apprehend. Go ahead and skip that. Come over here and grab him.
When Luther hears about this, you're going down. These B guys are freaking me out. They
Blah.
never stop.
Blah, blah. Apparently neither do you. But anyway, the other place that you can find that chest will be right here. I'm trying to think if there is a fourth spot here in the Metrodome itself, but I can't think of one. But usually that first room, the previous room, up in that little walkway area, and right around in front of me. And here's that last investigation. Let's go ahead and grab it.
Hive mind transmission. The Queen commands us.
Yeah, they're verbose, aren't they? They have a whole lot to say. Sting them! So let's go ahead and complete this.
Queen Bee and Brainiac. That can't be good for anyone. But hey, we won this round. Since you're so good with insects, how about some help debugging my mainframe? That's a hacker joke. Report to the Flash in the safe house for some new gear.
Where are these guys at? I didn't see them in there. I had to do all that myself. Anyway, let's go ahead and hide that and listen to Superman.
Now we know. Brainiac is in control of Queen Bee. He's using her drones to recover his exobytes. I hope this stings Brainiac in the end. But if she doesn't, we will. I'll be in touch. And thanks. Superman out.
Alrighty then. Go ahead and head to base. Pop the speed boost. And one thing I'd like to do, because one does show up, usually right here in this corner, just like now, there is a exobit. So go ahead and go on down. And as usual, seems there's a great crowd of people here. Bruce Batman and Evelyn Sharp, Rebelling Lord, Splitzer V7. Ooh, a gorilla. Let's see. I'm too quick for you. I am famous. Sorry, pal, never heard of you. Blue Strike 14 and various others. Usually you come out of the little Bohemia police station and you will find a whole group of people out here. Sometimes less, sometimes more. Seems to be the place to battle each other. I guess probably for this poster here, which is taking out the villains. Other players. It's the only bounty that they have for that. And go ahead and talk to Flash. Who apparently took a little bit of time to get in. He must have been elsewhere for a moment. Anyway, we'll go ahead and talk to him.
So now you're the hero-sized bug zapper. Nice! I'll be working with you again soon.
I don't mind you, that kind of looked familiar. Minus Esthene 1 here and that Blade guy that just took out of here. So let's go ahead and complete this. And now it says we have to report to the Watchtower's meta wing. But that becomes part of one of the more boring deals. So at this point, I really don't like the next three missions, mission sets, blah blah blah, what have you. Go ahead and get our new gear. Let's see, Martian Manhunter. The machinations of Zazdala have not gone unnoticed. By your efforts gathering hive technology from Little Bohemia, you have further exposed your plans to the League. We are in your debt, which we get a nice pair of legs. Gives us a nice bit of stat boost. 35 defense, 19 health. Lose some power. It's not a whole lot. I can deal with that. Gain 6 precision, 35 might, and 8 restoration. I can deal with all that. And then Miss Lois Lane has a style for us. Let's see. Daily Planet News Brief. Minions of the Hive began to flee the Metrodome Stadium en masse today after an explosive conflict seemingly erupted inside. Details are still pending at this late hour for Daily Planet Live. This has been Lois Lane. I just have one thing to say about that. Did I do that? Anyway, go ahead and get that. And then go ahead and collect that. Grab that. Ooh. Didn't see that we had gotten a new pistol. And it is a style that we have. As you can see, it says we have already collected this style. But just because you collect a style does not mean that it doesn't have better stats based upon the level that you're at and its item level. This will give us almost 21 more damage. Will give us 108 health, and we lose 82 power, and we lose 19 precision. Again, it's no biggie. We do gain 92 might and another 10 for restoration. Then you can see it really won't matter. Still be above. And it looks like the precision will go down to 200. It makes it a little more challenging, which isn't a bad thing at all. So let's go ahead and grab that. Not like here, the Jakir belt. Again, we've already got that one collected, but as you can see, the stats are better either way. This will give us 40 defense, 6 health, 5 power, 7 precision, 22 might, 6 rest. Yeah, I can raid. Really, I can. Just ask my mom. She'll tell you. I may need help at times, but you know, I can read. And 8 restoration. It's not bad overall. And then new boots, which we lose some more precision and a little bit of health, but we gain quite a bit in the other areas, and this is one we do not have style wise, so we'll go ahead and grab that. And we pretty much got a whole new set of gear, which was nice. Looks like we're lagging a little bit. I'll bring you down here. I don't know why that was up there. And again, it looks like I'm suffering just a tad bit of lag, which does tend to happen from time to time. Just swap those two out. There we go. Appears that has corrected itself a little bit. I don't mind telling you, for such a little fella, he certainly makes a lot of noise. This guy right here, this bony little fella. Anyway, that will be it for this video. And on the next video, whoa. Yeah, I'd like to see someone try that. Yeah. Huh. I haven't even watched that particular Indiana Jones movie that had this. But if you notice, looks like there's a little something wrong there with the oh, never mind, it must be just the way the paneling is. But in any case, we will call this one done for now, and hopefully in the next video we should be on the original Lady Dread, ready to take on the world once again. So anyway, until next time, I will say goodbye and see you later.